Moi! My name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode 96. Welcome or welcome back. I'm coming to you from Finland, from southern part, and today is very bright and sunny day. As you can probably see, I can't see anything what's happening there, so I'll be showing you things blindly today. So if you're new here, this is the place where we talk about knitting. This is my lovely assistant, Cluck Norris, aka Clucky. And she will be joining us here. And yes, it's a she. Several people were confused. They didn't know if it's he or she, but yes, Cluck Norris is a lady chicken. She's a hen. She's a hen, and she has a very strong name because she's my emotional support chicken. If you want to know more about Clucky, go check out the previous episode. But yes, we will start the episode together. So how have you been? I hope all is well. I had a bit sad and drabby week. A lot of technical issues with variety of things at work and just fighting with technology, you know. But I'm feeling all right. It's been rainy. And today is nice and sunny, and I'm channeling all the bright colors today because just to brighten up my mood. When I'm sad, I wear my bright colors. And let's straight away talk about what I'm wearing today to get it out of the way. Okay, go observe us from there, Clucky. I'm wearing my self-drafted granny square cardigan that I made last year. That was last year, right? You probably know better. I don't remember when I made things because I've made so many things. And yeah, it's in a very thick yarn. I was holding 4 strands of mohair or 2 strands of fingering or 1 strand of DK. And it's just a very fun self-drafted thing that I made. And I've been talking about it in some spring episodes last year. And then I have earrings. These were a gift. Handmade, also granny squares. They were a gift from a lovely customer of my store. And I'm wearing the not perfect linen dress. Again, you have seen this probably a million times. If you're a returning viewer, it's one of my favorites. It's some, 4 or 5 years old, and I'm wearing it all the time, most of the time. Yes, so you can find me, almost forgot to mention that you can find me on Instagram as Kittenits and on Ravelry as Kittenits and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. And patterns that I talk about will be in the description box down below. Click on the more under the video and it will open up for you with the links to the patterns. Okay, that was the admin stuff. Yeah, by the way, thank you. Thank you everyone who let me know that my editing didn't take on the previous episode and it read April 23 or 22 on the previous episode. People were confused and I apologize. I did edit it, but then something went wrong and glitch in the matrix. But yes, it was indeed a new episode. Just the beginning titles were off. The editing did not save. And yeah, today is 2nd of February 2024. So welcome to February as well. We're hoping for spring, but it's not here, not quite yet, but it's all right. It's all right. The kids can still enjoy the snow in the yard because we have a giant pile there. And they can slide down from it. Okay, but we will talk about all that stuff in the knitting chat. But now let's talk about my finished objects. I have 2. Yes, I have 2 this week, and they both have a common theme. They are both slightly damp. I blocked them, but it has been cold and moist, and nothing is drying around here. Even though we have heating on, because I was blocking them in the basement. Because the first one is ginormous. I needed a lot of space, so I was blocking it in the basement, on the floor. And yeah, I need to fix, you can see the tail where I was attaching a pom-pom. Okay, this is my FoxTail Scarf. Again, self-drafted. There is no pattern, but I might write down a recipe. Maybe, we will see. Hopefully. And I knitted with the leftovers of the lovely Hand-spun house advent. If you go a couple of episodes back, you will see that I knit an advent wrap with that Advent. Advent wrap with the Advent yarn. Yeah, makes sense. And then I had still quite good amount of leftovers, and then I knit this scarf. And I held the yarn together with the strand of mohair. So it's ready, and I attached the giant pom-poms. I just made them this morning while having my morning coffee. There was fuzz everywhere. I took a little video clips. You probably already saw them, or you will see them at the end. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them, but there. I collected all sorts of white leftover bits. So here are 2 kinds of boucle yarn. Here is some mohair. There are 2 kinds of brushed alpaca, thicker and thinner. And I just made 2 giant pom-poms, and I will show you why. I can just try it on. It doesn't matter if it stretches out. You can see it has grown significantly, because last time the tails were here, you could barely tie it, and now you can because it has grown. How fun is this? How fun! Super duper fun! Yay! Okay. Don't be silly, woman. But yes, silly is what we do here. We live for silly. So this is my very happy scarf. And the good thing is that you can make it with any yarn, at any gauge, with leftovers. And I wasn't even weaving in the ends. I was like joining as I go. So fun, squishy, slightly damp. I should put it dry. And then I will take a nice pictures, hopefully. Yes, when my husband gets here. Okay. Yay! It's a very long scarf, and I probably could have stretched it wider when blocking, maybe. But then I would lose length. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna live its own life when being worn, and I'm planning to wear it tomorrow. Yes. When it's fully dry. But fun. It was a very fun, very mindless knit. It's a tube. It's a giant tube with increases and then decreases at the ends. And both ends are same. I had to add a bit of yarn from my stash because I ran out of the scraps, but it doesn't really matter because it's anyway kind of scrappy. But look, it's a cool fade and I love it. I really, really love this one. I just need to put it to dry. Okay. That was the first finished object. Very exciting, soft, squishy. I love it. And the pom-poms. I have a weak spot for giant pom-poms. I have already another scarf, shawl with big pom-poms, and I needed one more. Of course I did. The other one is like very neutral. And then I have 1 pink pom-pom and 1 yellow one. And Sophia has exactly same matching one, just in a mini size. So, yes. We love matching stuff around here. Okay, let's go to my second finished object. It's a teeny tiny one. I made it like in less than 2 hours. Not if you count actually the whole process of making yarn. Because it's my scrappy hat. Not scrappy. Sorry? I'm still on the previous one. It's my hand-spun artsy-fartsy hat. Remember last year I was practicing of spinning thicker, and I had an art bat that I also made from all kind of stuff, and then I spun it into this art yarn, and now I made a hat with that art yarn. The whole skein is here. The skein was only about 80, maybe 82 grams. I started it by casting on with a DK weight neon yellow yarn, because I tried to cast on in this, but it was very thick and thin, so it did not look neat. So I went for a contrasting cast on, which was very nice. And then it's just 1 by 1, very, very simple ribbed hat. Okay, I really want to try it on. It's it's damp. Okay, I'll stretch it out for you, that you would get to see how it looks. It's a silly hat, but I love it. I love it. It's warm. Ooh. It's gonna be warm when it's dry, because I mixed all sorts of things here. Here is some merino. The main part is Finnish sheepwool, and then there is mixed a bit of merino and mohair and recycled sari silk, and I think that's about it. Was there anything else? I think no alpaca. Yes, it was all mohair. So it's fun. If I have a picture of a skein, I'll insert it here that you would see how it looked in a skein. But yeah, silly little hat. It will be better when it's dry. It like poofs up. I'll shake it out and it will be very, very nice. But here it is on the blocking mat. It was drying in front of the fire there. I actually washed it 2 days ago and it's still not dry because I did not spin it out in the machine. I just like what am I trying to say? Rolled it into a towel and walked on it, and it's still not dry. It's thick because it was like probably bulky weight. I would say bulky. Yes, but those are all my finished objects for today. And I only have 2 whips to show you because I've been mostly monogamous knitter this week. What? What's happening? Who are you? Who are you, woman? Yeah. I will show you, but I brought 2 things because one would be very sad. One would not be enough. I did work on the blanket. I added 3 color rows, like repeats. That was it. That was it. I will try to do better next week. I'll show you what I've been working on. My whole week has been dedicated to this white thing, which is my Eurus sweater. And I messed up last night, like massively, and now I need to rip back. And I'm gathering all the strength. I was on a roll. I was on fire. I was going so quickly. It was just so enjoyable and pretty mindless, except some counting here and there when you needed to do increases and decreases. The bag is by Ho-He & Co, by the way. And winter bag. Very, very, very nice winter bag. Cotton bucket. Fits a sweater in. I'll show you where I am with my sweater. I'm knitting it in Isager EcoSoft. I'll get that information out of the way. There is the label. Very, very nice alpaca and organic cotton. It has organic cotton core, and then alpaca is blown into a tubing. It's that kind of yarn. Very, very easy to work with. You know, I usually don't enjoy cotton, but it's fine when it's fluffy. And this one doesn't have twist to it, so yeah, it doesn't have bounce, but it's still okay on my hands. It does not hurt my hands. Okay, I messed up. First of all, I'll show you where I'm at. Eurus sweater. You knit it sideways. Yes, sounds crazy, and it is, and it's crazy fun as well. So I think last time I only had a sleeve, didn't I? And now, or was I somewhere here? Or was it just the sleeve? I don't remember. I'm here. I'm like on doing the second like shoulder bit. Because we're going sideways. There is back, there is front. I have to join things back together. And I messed up because my cable here on the shoulder did not match when I joined front and back. Which means that one side is longer than the other, and in my case the front has 1 extra repeat, and I have no idea how that happened because I placed stitch markers. I counted the cable crossovers, like front, back, that it would be matching. I checked and double checked and triple checked, and I still got it wrong. So it happens to all of us. It doesn't matter how much experience you have, how long you've been knitting. I don't know, maybe I was just tired, but my head wasn't in it, probably. Because, I don't know, I can't explain it, but now I need to take it all the way back to... where do we have increases? Here. All the way back to here. I need to rip all of it out, take 1 repeat back, and then do again the rest of the neckline, and then join the front and back together. I know, but this is the part of the knitting. This is what happens. You can't You can't really. And I did not notice it until I ran into a problem that here on the shoulder my cables they are going different directions. I'm not even mad, I don't know. At first I was like, no, I'm so upset and disappointed in myself, of course, because who else? Me. But then I'm like, okay, it's just more knitting. More knitting. I'm a process knitter, you know. But I also want this finished sweater. I'm a process knitter, absolutely, and I'm not yet tired of these cables, so I can keep going, because they are very mindless. I only refer to the pattern when there is like a technical bit, like how do we do the neckline, or how do we join pieces together? What do we need to do there? But for the pattern, I have not looked at the charts since like first 2 repeats on the sleeve. Yes, it's identical back and front. Front has a deeper neckline, and then we will be casting on stitches here, and also the ribbing. And my gauge is slightly off, so I'm knitting size 1, and I still think my sweater is gonna be quite long after I add the ribbing and block it, because this will relax to some degree, because alpaca. So otherwise, I'm very, very happy with it. It's amazing. It's scratching multiple itches in my creative brain, and yes, I'm very, very happy with it. And it's fun. I have never done anything like this, and I'm having fun. I'm really having fun with it. At first, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first looked at the pattern, I was confused. I was a bit terrified, like, what am I getting myself into? Is this a bit too much? No. Once you start doing, and actually I was not looking ahead. I was just doing what it told me to do. It's fine. It's not even complicated. It's just different. You need to like flip that switch in your brain and think in a different dimension. That we're now going sideways, and it's all right. The only thing is that I can't try it on properly, because it's weird. I have like 3/4 of it. No, 2/3 of a sweater. Actually, now I could try it on, because look, I still on this side will have this much before joining the sleeve. It's gonna be oversized, yes, but I didn't want it crazy oversized, so I went with size 1, even though normally I would probably go with size 3. But again, my gauge is off, and I'm using different yarn. Mine is nice, light, and airy. It doesn't weigh a lot. I have used how many balls? I'm saving ball bands to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on my 6th ball now, and they are 50-gram balls. So I'm less than 300 grams in. And I still need to do shoulder, sleeve, neck, and bottom ribbing. I have 500 grams of it, and I hope it's enough. Okay, let's put this into the frog pile. Okay, no, not actually, just a bit, just a little bit. We're taking back and fixing the mistakes. And I have no idea how they happened. But it happens, it's life, you know. So, just wanted to share my flops. My flops and sorrows. Okay. Let's put that down. And that's it for whips for this week, because I have not worked on anything else. I'm working on one more thing, but I will... Do I have it here? I don't know. Do I have it here? No, I don't. Doesn't matter. Nothing special. My half and half. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to well-loved knits, which is a well-loved section. It's a new segment, and today, by a special request from my patron Ines, hi, I hope I'm saying your name right, I will be showing 2 garments, both knit in Drops Charisma, because I had a question of how well Drops yarns last. I have knit quite a lot with them, still have some and still using them in a variety of projects. But I will show you how an older knits have held up. I have brought 2, both knit in Drops Charisma. And one is mine, another one is Sophia's, one is worn a lot, and another one not so much. It is worn, but not as much, and not under outside garments. And guess what? I did not prepare, so I will put the pattern names on the screen, because I do not remember the pattern names. These are quite old. And I will put the year when they were made. This is definitely at least, I would say, 3 years old. I test knitted for Tiffany Lan, and I don't remember the pattern name. And here the Drops Charisma is held double. Which one is the front? Which one is... This one is the front. And it's my, like, cozy autumn piece. I usually wear a long sleeve under. It has hardly any pilling. A bit here, I think, where the seat belt hits me. I don't know. Can you even see? There is like a micro pilling. And Drops Charisma is a superwash wool. So it's great for hard-wearing knits. It's great for blankets that you can throw in the washing machine. Because these I do wash in the washing machine. I don't hand wash them. Don't bother, because it's not hand-dyed. It's not that precious. But it's still, it's a lovely knit. I really loved the pattern, and it has some weight to it because I held the yarn double to meet the gauge. It was, yeah, quite... What weight? Chunky? Aran? No, not Aran. Definitely thicker than that. Probably chunky. And yeah, it's very warm despite the fact of it being superwash, because it's not merino. It's like a regular wool. And I love the colors. They have brighter colors and they have muted colors. And yeah, I used to sell Drops yarn in my store. Not anymore, but yeah. So I was knitting a lot with it and I had samples. And now I will show you the other piece. This is... I want to say this is Ariadne dress. Hopefully I'm right. I'll put it on the screen. And this is Sophia's, and it's also in Drops Charisma. And this one has been worn so much. So much. She's been wearing it for several years. Because first it was a bit long, then it was... And now it's almost a mini dress. And this has been washed in a washing machine multiple times. And I'll show you. There is a very little fuzzing and teeny bit of pilling. I think it has held up surprisingly well. There is a bit and there is a bit. She has worn it to school. Yeah. And recently just around the house because it's getting a bit small. Yeah. There's a cute little button, which has also surprisingly lasted in a washing machine. So there. And yeah, this has been really well loved. And what can I say about yarn? I have heard that some colors pill more than others. Somebody once told me, was it a customer or just somebody in a knitting world, that gray, one of the grays pilled like mad. I don't know, I have here this, but I can't see any pilling. Maybe it was different color. Probably different color. This is actually a bit brownish. Yeah. The colors I have used have not pilled much at all, and I have never de-pilled any of these, not even this one. So it is how it is in its natural state, and this is also at least a couple of years old. Again, I'll put the year on a screen. And Sophia has worn it a lot, so I can say that, yeah, Drops Charisma is very inexpensive but hard-wearing yarn, so I can probably recommend it. I was thinking, yeah, that it would be great blanket yarn. Just because of the price factor, and they have sales all the time, and you can pop it in the washing machine and nothing happens to it. So, yay. Of course, on a gentle cycle, on a wool wash, on a wool cycle. Yes. Okay. Word of the day, also requested by my patrons. Hello. Can you guess the word of the day? We will learn a word for hen, like chicken, but hen specifically. So, will you help me? Bark, bark. So, yeah. In Finnish, that would be kana. And in Latvian, that would be vista. Yeah, you heard me right. Kana, vista. So when Windows Vista came out, we had a good laugh because you have a freaking chicken Windows. Yeah. Just funny language thing. I know that word means a lot of other things in different languages, but yeah, in Latvian that means hen. So she's been my buddy on the sofa whole week. And if you're on my Instagram, you have seen the Happy Friday video from Clucky, and that video has been viewed many hours. It's a 14-second clip with a Clucky wishing you all a happy Friday to fun music. And it's probably my most viewed thing there. Yes, we were having fun here. We always have fun here. Otherwise, what's the point of life if you're not having fun? Even on the dark days, you still should squeeze a little bit of fun out of yourself. Just yeah, it's been a week. One more nice thing. Yes, except the weather and Clucky and my happy cardigan and my lovely earrings. I have a gift. I have an incoming. I have a little acquisition, which was a gift from a friend. We received a lovely package from Australia from my friend Annie, and she made me a little shawl. I love it so much. Hold on, Clucky. I need both hands to show this to people. Stay here. Look at that. I was thinking, oh, it's a perfect summer little thing. Like, I can wear it in many different ways. I can have a little pin or like a ring, like a shawl ring here. And just over linen dresses. Like, even with this, look how perfect it's gonna look. I don't have little shawls at all. Like, nothing this small. And sometimes I'm craving one, and it's just so much fun. So thank you. Thank you so much, dear Annie. And it says slow stitched. With love by Annie. Oh, this is amazing. I love receiving handmade gifts. Anything handmade, sewn, crochet, knitted. Nobody has ever made me a shawl. I think no. I love socks as well, because I don't knit socks that much, especially not for myself. I usually knit for my family. I love getting socks as gifts. But this is lovely. So, very soft as well. I forgot, dear. Did you tell me what it's made of? Is it... Feels like something with cotton. Probably. Because Annie lives in Australia. It's very warm there. But I love it. And it's a nice neutral color. It goes with my crazy cardigans. So, yay! Thank you so much. That was my incoming bit of happiness. Happy mail. That's what we call it here. I forget my own segments. The segment was happy mail. Okay, do we have anything else? I think no. That was all the knitting related content, and we will be moving it to knit and chat. So if you're not interested in that, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And if you are interested in what's happening here, get comfy. It's gonna be a long one. No, it's not. I don't have anything much. I'm looking around frantically. I need something to knit on. I never bring anything. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Ooh! It was here. Half and half. My social knitting project. I can socialize and knit on it. Oh, it's crazy, Neon. I love this bag. I know you have seen it many times, but I love this bag. It's by Daniela, also from Australia. Now she lives in Australia. She left Europe for kangaroos and warm weather. I don't blame her. I understand. The knitter suitcase. I'll link everything down below. So, and I'm knitting. I'll be knitting on my half and half. Have you seen my second color? Have you? Have you seen the pink? Was I still last time I showed it on the orange? I have no clue. I think I have showed it on Patreon, but not here probably. I'm sorry. So I'm on the second color. This is also a whip. This is also a quite active whip. I've been knitting on it in the evenings when I'm too tired. And it's also my car knitting and my on-the-go knitting and all of that. So, okay. let's get comfy here, and I will tell you about my week. We will start with the weather. I'm not British, but I love talking about the weather. It must be the age thing already. I bet it is. Okay, so the weather. It's been wet and rainy, and today it's nice and sunny, which is good, which is very, very good. So, because the weather was so icky, I was in a shop on Wednesday and nobody was moving. There was no people because the weather was disgusting. I also had a lovely visitor on Tuesday from abroad. Hi Tasha, if you're watching. Thank you so much for visiting me. I really enjoyed our chat, and she brought me a lovely gift that I don't have a picture of. I'll show it next time. I hope I remember. It's a felted fox that her friend made, and it's amazing. It lives in a shop now. Should I bring it home? No, it lives in a shop now. But I will show it. I will try to remember to take a picture for the next time. So what else? Our big kiddo had a birthday on Wednesday, and we will be celebrating tomorrow. So he turned 10. He's big now. He's also growing a lot and very fast. He has almost caught up with my mom, and I'm next one in the line because I'm like the second shortest around here. And that's way too fast. I can't believe he's 10 already. Time flies, you know. And again, he's very like easygoing kid. He never asks for anything, so we're throwing him a nice birthday party tomorrow. We are going to like a virtual reality room. It's like a new, relatively new thing around here. So I splurged for that. Thank you everyone who watched Vlogmas. So I got a bit of extra money to put towards kiddo's birthday. So thank you so much. If you watched those ads during Vlogmas, I apologize and thank you so much, because kiddo will have a nice birthday with that. You're contributed to his birthday. Yes, otherwise it would be tough, but yeah, and hubby got him a new headphones just for his what is it? Oh my god, I'm forgetting words. Yeah, for to use on a computer and on his computer and tablet. So he got new headphones. Okay, I need to turn. I need to turn. So yeah, and he will have a really, really nice birthday party. I made cake. I made cake for him, and grandma is making 2 more cakes for tomorrow, because we're first having a small celebration at home with the family, with grandparents, aunties, and yeah, family. And then the kids in the evening are going to the virtual reality room, which will be fun for them. I hope. He invited the whole class. We allowed him because there was not really the limit was more than all the kids in his class. He invited everyone, even the boy that bullied him whole last year. They are apparently friends now. He likes everyone, and yeah, I just said go for it. We will get food for everyone. It's not big deal. Anyway, they are more running around and enjoying themselves than eating there. We always have so much food left over, so I just need to plan it a bit more carefully, not to have a lot of leftovers. So yeah, that's what my week has been about, planning kiddo's birthday. And now we planned it already a long time ago because we needed to book the place in advance. It fills up surprisingly quickly. But yes, so that's off my list. Then we've been having fun outside when the weather was permitting, because we have now a giant pile of snow in the middle of the yard, and kids have their own private sliding hill. It's a lot of fun, and they've been like building a kind of not a castle, like a fort there. And yeah, we had a lot of several days we had very wet snow, so you could actually build things with it. They were all wet and icky when coming in, but yeah, I was just drying clothes whole week, outside clothes. So, yeah. What else? My week has been a bit stressful because of all kind of, nothing dramatic again, just all kind of technical difficulties with everything. It felt like, I don't know, nothing was working. And there is also political strike yesterday and today in the country, so transport is not moving, postal services are not working. Yeah, not gonna talk about that. It's just, oh well. And I've been feeling like casting on new things. I have two more new ideas on my mind bothering me, but I really wanna finish the white Eurus sweater first. I'm holding myself to it that yes, do the sweater first, or otherwise it will go in your pile of whips and you will never finish it, and then it will be too warm and it will be moved to next year. I tried working on a white coat, but I can't. It's going into my hands. It's hurting my hands. I think I need a break from it. Anyway, I probably won't manage to finish it for this winter. It will go to next winter, and I will be just powering through it slowly. I'm looking at it. It's there staring at me, giving me a stink eye because I have not been working on it. Because every time I try, I get the thumb pain and elbow pain. And it's just not agreeing with me. It's too thick yarn, too big needles. Because with small needles, I can go and go and go, and it doesn't bother me at all. And big needles, they get to me. So, yeah. And generally, I think loose knitters have less chances of getting any kind of joint pain or muscle pain. I am a loose knitter. Yeah, but big needles still get to me. I'm upset about it, but not much I can do. Except taking it in a very small chunks, because I really want that coat. It's a fabulous coat. It's gonna be, probably, if it works out. But I'm not giving up on it, so if you're not seeing it, unfortunately, I'm not able to work on it. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean it won't get finished. It will, eventually. And I've been planning to finally record a VIP episode. I was supposed to do it last week, but it was so dark, and I couldn't find a good moment, because I think I at least need an hour to record it. I have a lot of VIPs, but it's coming. It's coming, hopefully, in the nearest weeks. I'm not gonna give you exact. My tongue is twisting. I'm not gonna give you exact date because I have no idea when I have time to squeeze it in, but hopefully soon. So, yay. Anything else? Probably not. Yeah, nothing else on my mind. I think that's it. That's it for today. Can you believe? Is it a short one? I can't see. The sun is so bright I can't see what's there. What time is it showing me? It felt like a short episode, maybe, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now, have a cup of coffee, and then head out. I need to pop into work, and I need to go do the grocery shopping. Hopefully not everything is sold out. People were shopping like it's end of the world. Like, seriously, I don't know. What's the point of going insane over food and stocking up for, I don't know, 3 months ahead when the strike is gonna go for 2 days? Let's hope there is something left in the store. We did not prepare. But yes. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. Yes, Clucky, let's go. Let's go have a cup of coffee. Are chickens allowed to have caffeine? Probably not. I'm sorry, Clucky. You will have to do with water. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. Knit a lot. Stay warm. Stay safe. And we will see you next time. Hej, bye. Bok, bok.